Hi, welcome to my channel again. How have you been? How is the lockdown treating you? Are you having so much fun? What are you doing with yourself? Well, today I thought I'd share with you some of the movies that have inspired my entrepreneurship hustle over time. These movies are oldies. Probably you've watched most of them. If you haven't, go ahead and look out for these movies. They're worth it. Just go ahead and enjoy. You have some time on your hands, make use of the time. Before I get started into the movies, I need to make one thing clear. I believe each and every one of us has potential to become an entrepreneur. We just need to find that thing that inspires us enough to actually get us out of our comfort zone and get out there and create some things. So here we go. These are some of the movies that have inspired me. Number one is Pursuit for Happiness. I have to say, this movie is probably the first movie that made me shed a tear in a movie. I watched it such a long time ago. It was a time when I just resigned my first job of 4 years, the job that I got after university as an IT guy. And I had started out in my entrepreneurship hustle at the time, writing a tech magazine and things like this. And I resigned on this job without an actual plan of what I was going to do. So I actually get home as to stay with my parents. So I was pushing this hustle at the time and I did not know where it was going. My friends were growing. I had a job where I was earning 400,000 a month and I had so many ambitions and things like this, and watching this movie sort of like made me believe that no matter what we're going through, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Just keep on pushing. Your time hasn't reached yet, your time will reach and everything will just get in line and you'll be able to make it. If you haven't watched Pursuit for Happiness, watch it. It's a sad movie. It has its sad moments, but it's such an amazing movie. Will Smith did an amazing job with his son. It's out of 10, I'd give it a solid 9. Loved it. Go ahead and see it. Here's the trailer.
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. Not even me. All right?
All right.
Jay says you're pretty determined.
Where are you going? Go to the hospital! I'm in a competitive internship at Dean Witter.
He said you're smart.
This thing's impossible. I can do it.
No, you can't. No one can.
That is wrong. Oh, gonna be times when you've been low. That in your mind. Oh, insecurity. This gets happen. Don't hold back and know with love. All the answers.
You got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it. You want something, go get it. Period.
My number 2 movie would be The Chef. That was such a feel-good movie. That is one of the first movies that made me appreciate social media. I watched it at a time when I just got onto Twitter, and that's just back then. It was exciting times. And this movie, when you watch it, you will see there's a part where there's a food critic that came to the restaurant where he was working, and they had they had issues, and he sent out the street and it blew up, right? And the power of social media, and yeah, he resigns, goes and starts his own food truck, and he's using social media to share the locations where he is, and he's getting lines, people lining up for food. This movie shows you what social media is able to do for your business, for your startup, and of course the whole I'm not getting into the whole message of you can do it if you believe in something hard enough. Go ahead and do it. He was a very good chef. He had a boss who wouldn't let him get out of express his creativity. He went out and started his own food truck, and it was a success. Go ahead, watch this movie, check out the trailer. Amazing movie.
Dad, did you post anything since last night?
You gotta be kidding me.
Wow. You realize how many people have read this?
You're trending, bro.
You're never going to be happy cooking for someone else.
Food truck's a great idea. We're talking about a white-on-white 88 Chevy Grumman food truck. It's a blank canvas for your dreams. I'm gonna have them pull it around.
Thank you.
Don't thank me till you see it.
So what are you gonna do? You're gonna laugh.
Tony, Carl's got a taco truck.
For real?
I was so jealous when I heard your voice. I was like, that's what I want to do.
I get to touch people's lives with what I do, and I love it. And I want to share this with you.
You ever try andouille sausage?
No.
It's spicy. You like spicy?
No.
It's not so spicy. Come on.
And number 3, Rush. Favorite line: the closer you are to death, the more alive you feel. I love speed, and that's like one of the things that I'm not very proud of, but I love fast cars. I remember in 2016 when I bought my Alfa Romeo. My girlfriend couldn't believe what I was going through. My friends were thinking, you know, why would you buy a car that has literally no spare parts in Uganda? But I'm telling you, I was so obsessed with that car that when I had the money to buy it, I just had to get it. That car, I mean, it's, man, just talking about it just makes me feel a whole different way. Anyway, this is not about the Alfa Romeo, this is about Rush. So Rush is about these two rally drivers back in the day. It's an amazing movie about determination, and one of the things that I love about it, or that it made me appreciate at the time, is that anyone is capable of going 1,000 miles. As long, I don't mean speed, I mean distance, as long as they have the right incentive, right? So watch this movie. If you're a motorsport fan, watch the movie. You love it, just not for the motorsport, but for the entrepreneurial message that is in there. Just watch the trailer. Go ahead.
Talk to me, James.
Don't go to men who are willing to kill themselves driving in circles looking for normality.
What did your wife say when she saw your face?
She said, you don't need a face to drive, you just need the right foot.
I feel responsible for what happened.
Watching you win those races while I was fighting for my life, you were equally responsible for getting me back in the car.
42 days after his near-fatal accident, Niki Lauda will race here today.
More powerful than the fear of death is the will to win.
My number 4 movie, In Time. Man, this movie. It's a 2015 movie. It's not so old. It's about this guy, this retired old guy who was advised, to go out and get busy, get something to do, and he applied for an internship in a company that was owned by a very young lady, and it shows you the difference between the generations, like the millennials right now and like the older generation. One thing that I picked out of this movie is that everyone, no matter what age, no matter who they are, no matter their social class, they have something to teach you. There's always something to learn from someone. Just pay attention, be a forever student, learn, watch, and it's never too late. All right, it's never too late for you to start something. Some of us are getting old right now. I mean, when you clock your 30s or mid-30s, things change. Death is getting closer. It's never too late for you to start. Just get out there, get it started. Everyone has their time. Push your hustle, and sooner or later it will work. This, In Time, is a very feel-good movie. I love it. I have rewatched it a couple of times. Go ahead, see it. Let me know what you think.
Our investors just think that a seasoned CEO could take some things off your plate.
I did not see that coming.
She's just trying to do right by everybody. The company, the family. The pressure is unbelievable.
You started this business all by yourself a year and a half ago, and now you have a staff of 220 people. Remember who did that?
Good times.
The truth is, something about you makes me feel calm, more centered or something. I could use that, obviously. How in one generation have men gone from guys like Jack Nicholson and Harrison Ford to...
Oh boy.
I'm Fiona, the house masseuse. Love that there's another oldie but goodie here. How's that been?
Well, so that's oh boy.
You're not as old as I thought you were.
And lastly, this is a movie that I watched just recently. It's not an oldie, forgive me for this, but it just had to make the list. The Bunker. Ah, man. Okay, so here's the thing. I loved this movie. I love this movie so much. Like, I was literally seeing myself in Bernard. You right? Like, this guy, he's good with math, he's a hustler, has great ambition, he's determined, and goes out and he's able to get into a state where he knows no one and be able to, you know, and start up a real estate empire and be the first black guys to own a bank, right? I mean, it has, I didn't really like the mid ending, right? But it's such an amazing movie that if you haven't seen it, drop whatever you're doing right now, go and just watch the trailer.
And just how in the hell do you plan on pulling that off?
We get Matt to front for us.
You want me to what?
Be us to the rest of the world.
We can't set foot in the bank unless we the help.
Should have took limo driver when you had the chance.
I don't know anything about banking. I don't know how to buy a bank.
We'll teach you everything you need to know.
You gotta learn how to talk to rich white folks like you one of them.
And you can't fake a golf game.
Make me proud, son. The whole country's talking about how 2 Negroes managed to buy 2 banks full of white folks' money and loan it to other Negroes.
You should have known you couldn't keep this a secret very long.
FBI, you're under arrest.
A black man tries to bring other brothers up. That's intolerant.
Oh, and working on faith. Oh, when you're living on faith. Something's got to give. Something's got to give.
Even a rig game's fun to play, but
If this was easy, somebody else would have done it a long time ago.
Something's got to give.
You're revolutionary.
Alright, there we are, the 5 movies that have inspired me in one way or another in my entrepreneurship hustle. I would love to hear what movies you've watched that have sort of like given you the drive or pushed you when you've been in a slump. Use the comment section below, share with me some of the titles that you're watching, some of the movies that you've loved that have inspired you as far as entrepreneurship is concerned, or marketing or startup. I have a huge other list of some of the latest movies, but today was just about these 5. If you haven't seen them, go ahead and watch them. Let's share our reviews and see what you think. Alright, with that, thank you so much for watching this video. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Share it, give it a thumbs up if you like it. Tell your friends about it. I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Alright, just remember, stay home, stay safe. All this will pass and life will be back to normal. Alright, cheers. I'll see you on the next one.